Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling, and today we're dealing with the 1990 Alfa Romeo SZ Sprint Zagato. Now this has 1055 horsepower, 884 pounds-feet of torque from a twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,822 pounds. It's still rear wheel drive, doing up to 16 4.776 seconds, 0 to 108.831 seconds, and 181 mile an hour top speed. So yeah, not the most impressive in terms of acceleration, but it's got plenty of power and very little in the way of weight. And even though it's quite an old car compared to many of the other vehicles that we've taken out on this series, it is nonetheless a decent handling vehicle. So yeah, this is the first Alfa Romeo on this series, so I'm hoping this car will put in a good showing for them for their first time round. And if we can at least match other rear-wheel drive vehicles on this series, then I'll be happy with that. Because, yeah, this is not only one of the more unique Alfa Romeos on this game, it's also one of the more unique cars in general, in terms of looks and yeah, the kind of performance it can do in terms of stock form. So, yeah, I know I really rather like it, so I do hope it does at least somewhat well. Get top 25, I'll probably be happy with that. So yeah, let's get out there and see what it can do. Now this was one of around 100 vehicles that were freely unlocked in the game, because this before was behind, like, you have to get it either via loot boxes or winning it in Arrivals or Forza Fun event or anything like that. So yeah, to freely be able to get it was yeah, really rather good. Kept the lines to show the track limits on from the recent update, but if I don't abide by them, it doesn't matter. They're just there to help, especially if it, at the end of the day, gives me a quicker lap time, which is what it's all about in this series. But if I go over them, it doesn't really matter. Oh dear. So yeah, plenty of oversteer. And as you saw there, it snapped on me, so yeah, it's no surprise that it was handling this way, being rear wheel drive in the rain with far more power than it had originally. About 5 times the power from stock, so yeah, those rear wheels are having to deal with a lot. Well, not the worst first lap time we've ever had, 1 minute 33.541 seconds, but hardly the best. Now there is an all-wheel drive Alfa Romeo on this game that we can try out at some point, which I will be interested to see what it can do, because it's not a particularly new one, it's from the 90s like this car, but like I said, it is all-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive has tended to work more than rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive cars have, so could be another winner. Guess we didn't have to deal with that oversteer like last time. That's a big improvement at 1 minute 28.212 seconds. To be honest, this car's even struggling going in a straight line at times. So whether or not we can improve further, we'll have to see. It's not exactly rare for a car to get a certain lap time and then struggle to progress any further, because it's really the best it can do. So, but hopefully that's not the case with this car. Really need to try and avoid those puddles in the next lap. Will certainly negatively affect this car a lot more than certain other vehicles. Unfortunately we weren't as quick there, but if we can learn from our mistakes, we can possibly improve. Yeah, this car's not the most predictable of things to deal with. So let's try and improve further with this final lap. As you saw on one of the split times on the previous lap, we were only just ahead of where we were on our fastest lap, so I do feel like we have hit the kind of a brick wall really in terms of being able to progress further. Myself a rewind there because I keep, for whatever reason, the car just seems to shuffle about at this point in the track and just move me over into the grass. This puddle's certainly not helping. Well, a slight improvement there at the end, but 1 minute 27.758 seconds is nowhere near as fast as I was hoping. And yeah, we failed to get into the top 25. In fact, where are we? Yeah, we're not even in the top 30, unfortunately. But we do beat the Volvo XC90 R Design, the Ford Crown Victoria, Chevrolet Fleet and Special, Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, and the Volkswagen Touareg. But we are slightly slower than the Toyota Baja truck, The Jeep Trailcat, we're far behind likes of even the Nissan Safari Turbo, Mercedes-Benz M63, and the Volkswagen Type 3 from 1967. So yeah, not all that impressive. It wasn't exactly a terrible car, but the understeer, the oversteer at times, and the lack of grip on the rear end when dealing with puddles of rain and more than 1,000 horsepower have made the car completely unpredictable at times. And yeah, a bit of a handful. Did have its plus points. It certainly had enough acceleration and power when it had the opportunity to put it down. And the turn-in on the front was really, really rather good, especially for a car that has a way bigger engine plus 2 turbochargers up front than it never had before. So yeah, nice turning, no understeer at all to deal with. Brakes were pretty decent as well, but at the end of the day, just too much power in these conditions for the car to deal with, made it unpredictable and therefore inconsistent in terms of putting in a good time. So yeah, not the worst that we've had. It's well and truly in the top 40, but yeah, was hoping for better. But maybe the all-wheel drive saloon car from Alfa Romeo from the same decade will be able to do a bit better. All-wheel drive cars, like I said, have tended to do well, and even older all-wheel drive cars have done somewhat decently, with the likes of the where is it, the Subaru Legacy from 2005 putting in a top 15 show in there. But obviously that Alfa Romeo with all-wheel drive is also a lot older than that, but nonetheless it will be interesting to see what it can do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.